Hi everyone! So the award season is here and Golden Globe nominations were just announced today. And so here are my reactions. So let's talk about the big categories that were announced first. And I'm looking at my computer to go through the list. Best Motion Picture, Drama. Nominees are Oppenheimer, Killers of the Flower Moon, Maestro, Past Lives, Zone of Interest, and Anatomy of a Fall. So I have to say that I haven't seen those two movies, The Zone of Interest and Anatomy of a Fall. So I don't know how good they are, but I just looked briefly at what they are. So there are foreign films. One is a French film, and the other one, I believe, is a Dutch film. So I only look at the trailer. The trailer looks good. So I am looking forward to watching those two films as well to be able to make, a more, substantiated opinion. But out of the other ones, I personally like Oppenheimer because I am a Christopher Nolan fan. But I also like Maestro because, I'm also a Bradley Cooper fan. So, and then Killers of the Flower Moon, that's a Leonardo DiCaprio movie. It's Martin Scorsese. So those are all kind of big to me, like big, epic, almost like Oppenheimer is a blockbuster film. But I'm actually gonna think that Past Lives has a good chance of winning that category. So we'll find out in January. So the next category is Best Motion Picture, Musical, or Comedy. We have Barbie from Greta Gerwig, Poor Things from Yorgos, starring Emma Stone, American Fiction, The Holdovers, May December, and Air. So the only one that I haven't seen is The Holdovers. And to me, my favorite there is Poor Things. Barbie, I need to have a separate video on Barbie because it's just I wanna like it, because it's Greta Gerwig and it's a nice concept, but there's just something about it that is holding me back from kind of fully, you know, going all in. I think it's somewhere in the story that the existential crisis and that Barbie became a human. That's the part that's kind of like, is that really a good plot or something? I don't know. But anyway, yeah, this is gonna be probably one of those contentious things, and I'll share my thoughts on Barbie as a whole. I didn't hate it. I didn't fully love it. Is basically my thoughts on it. There are things that I like. I like the fact that Ryan Gosling is a Ken, and that it's Greta Gerwig as a director, and you have America Ferrera, and you have all the different Barbies like Kate McKinnon, and the different kind of characters. But anyway, that's gonna be for me. I want to see Poor Things win in that category for Best Motion Picture. But who knows? American Fiction, actually, I heard so many good things about it. So between those two things, I believe. So, all right, the next is Best Motion Picture Animated. I didn't see a lot of the movies in the category, so I'm going to skip my comments on that. Cinematic and box office achievement. Okay, we talked about the box office. This, I believe, is a new category, so this is really interesting. They have Barbie, Oppenheimer, Spider-Man, Guardians of the Galaxy, Super Mario Brothers, John Wick Chapter 4, which I also love, by the way, Mission Impossible, Taylor Swift, the Eras Tour. Oh my gosh. So I'm just curious for this category, what will be the rule? Is it still going to be based on their artistic merit, or is it a contest on who's got the highest box office award? I'm just confused because the title itself, I guess it's cinematic and box office achievement. So I guess it comes down to votes as well from the Golden Globe members. I don't know, I'm not a member. So if that's the case, there's cinematic aspect to it. I don't know, I'll go with Taylor Swift. I think that's my vote. Best motion picture, non-English, we talked about this, Past Lives. I haven't seen the others. other categories like Anatomy of a Fall, the Zone of Interest. So I just like past lives. So I'm gonna go to the acting categories. I'm just gonna go through quickly because I don't want this video to be too long. Um, I'm just so happy with Barry Keoghan getting nominated for Best Performance by an Actor in a Motion Picture Drama for Saltburn. Oh my gosh, I love Saltburn. Love, 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 love Barry. Jacob Elordi didn't get nominated, but it's a snub, I believe. Then you have Bradley Cooper for Maestro, Cillian Murphy for Oppenheimer, Leonardo DiCaprio for Killers of the Flower Moon, Coleman Domingo for Rustin, and Andrew Scott for All of Us Strangers. Oh my gosh, this is such a good category. But, I mean, I love Cillian Murphy. I love Leo. Obviously, he already won before, but he was amazing in Killers of the Flower Moon. Obviously, I love Barry and Andrew. For me, for Best Actor Performance in Drama, I want to give it to Bradley Cooper because he's been nominated so many times, and I think he's really done some tremendous work. And I heard that he worked for like 4 or 5 years to prepare for Maestro. But I wouldn't be surprised if Andrew Scott is a dark horse in this category to me. I think he did an amazing job in All of Us Strangers. And of course, it's an LGBTQ film. Well, Bradley too in Maestro. So anyway, those are my two top choices. So that's for Best Performance by an Actor in a Motion Picture Drama. Then we go to Best Performance by an Actress in a Motion Picture Drama. We got Lily Gladstone, Carey Mulligan, Sandra Heller from Anatomy of a Fall, Annette Bening, Greta Lee, and Kaylee Spaney from Priscilla. So that's nice that it was included. It's nice to see Carey Mulligan as well getting nominated. But to me, my choice would be Lily Gladstone for Killers of the Flower Moon. Then we go to Best Performance by an Actress in Musical or Comedy Motion Picture. Emma Stone. Really, actually, not clear winner. Fantasia Barrino, Color Purple. I saw Natalie Portman in May December, and I like her as a whole as an actress as well. But to me, it's gonna be Emma Stone, Fantasia Barrino, and probably I'll give it to Fantasia Barrino. Best Performance by an Actor in a Motion Picture, Musical or Comedy. We got Jeffrey Wright, American Fiction, Paul Giamatti, The Holdovers, Matt Damon for Air, Joaquin Phoenix, Beau is Afraid, Timothy Chalamet, Wonka, Nicolas Cage, Dream Scenario. I am a Chalamet fan. I'm like, if there's an organization for like the Peach community or whatever from Call Me By Your Name, I'm definitely a member of that. But I'm gonna have to say Jeffrey Wright, American Fiction, should win this category. Best Performance by an Actress in Supporting Role in Motion Picture. We have Emily Blunt, Oppenheimer, Davine Joy Randolph, The Holdovers, Daniel Brooks, Julianne Moore, Jodie Foster, and Rosamund Pike. My vote goes to Rosamund Pike for Saltburn. And then you go to Supporting Role, Best Performance by an Actor. This is the Ryan Gosling category for Barbie. So there's so much hype for Ryan Gosling. The other nominees, there's a bunch of like actors from Poor Things, like William Dafoe and Mark Ruffalo are both amazing. Killers of the Flower Moon, Robert De Niro, Robert Downey Jr. for Oppenheimer, and Charles Melton for May December. For me, I'd say Charles Melton should win that May December. And then we go to Best Director Motion Picture. Martin Scorsese for Killers of the Flower Moon, Christopher Nolan, Oppenheimer, Greta Gerwig, Barbie, Yorgos for Poor Things, Bradley Cooper, Maestro, Celine Song, Past Lives. This is going to be interesting because I mean, I guess I know I talked about Barbie, but there's a part of me that kind of wants her to win, because it's good to see like a female director winning the Best Director category. So I kind of would like that to happen. But as I've said, I love Christopher Nolan, Scorsese, this epic. I would say for Best Director, Bradley Cooper, Greta Gerwig, Celine Song for Past Lives are my top 3 choices. And I'll be happy with Greta winning for that. So, Best Screenplay, you got Barbie, Tony McNamara, Poor Things. For this one, I would be, from a screenplay perspective, I would say it's the toss between Tony McNamara for Poor Things and Christopher Nolan for Oppenheimer. But actually, sorry, Celine Song for Past Lives as well. This is just this is, as a screenwriter, um, this is for me one of the hardest categories. So I don't even know, like I think any of those nominees, Tony for Poor Things, Celine Song, like even Greta and Barb on for Barbie, and Eric Roth and Martin Scorsese for Killers of the Flower Moon. I mean, this is really a tough category. So what else? Not gonna go through original song. Original score. I mean, score is such an important component of filmmaking of movies. It really kind of makes it uh what makes it really good, right? Oh gosh, I don't know. I would say Oppenheimer. So those are my reactions slash predictions, thoughts, comments, whatsoever on the nominees on the movie category. I'll make another video to talk about the TV side of things. So happy award season, everybody!